everybody, it's Patricia. Welcome back to my channel, and it's time for our Chatty Get Ready with me. It's Friday! Yay! I didn't put any rings on. You guys don't care, do you? No, I don't have any earrings on either. Well, but I'm here. Alright, let's get started. I've got all my skincare on, and I've got my primer on. So, I still haven't done my eyebrows. I need to do my eyebrows. I'll get around to it this weekend, maybe. Yeah, no big deal. So, let's get into our chattiness. First, I am going to use this Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundation. I have had this a while. I am going to add it to my No Buy Project pan because I've used it yesterday, so you can't see the line, but it had settled, and I've got a little less than half. I think a little less than half to go on this, and I've had this a while. I have been waiting to use this because it's my tan shade. I'm not tan yet. I must have been really tan because I went into Sephora and got matched for this. So I must have been really tan when I bought this. But yeah, I can only wear this in the summer. It is way too dark for the winter, and I love this foundation. I do. I will repurchase this foundation, but in a lighter shade. I'm going to use up a bunch that I have already before I purchase any foundation, but yeah, this is on the No Buy Project pan. I'm going to add this to my list, so let's get started. And I wore a white shirt again, and I will probably get stuff all over me. I am trying out this brush I got in BoxyCharm. It said it's for foundation. This Luxie brush, Precision Foundation. I used it yesterday when I did my makeup, and it's okay. I wanted to use it again today on camera, but I think it works okay. It's not my favorite brush for foundation, but you know, it works fine. And since my other brushes are dirty because I have not cleaned my brushes, they need them bad. They need them. They need it bad. I have been doing a lot of usually I film a whole bunch in one day. I do. And I haven't this week. I have like filmed every day videos. And so I have really been using makeup this week. And so all my brushes are dirty. They've got to be washed today. They have got to. That is on my list of things to do today. Along with, what else is on my list today? Let me just tell you. I don't have any travel agent stuff going on. I've had trainings all week. I studied about Aruba. I'm an Aruba specialist. Yay. I studied about the Bahamas. And I went to our monthly, I do it online. It's a webinar. I went to the monthly Royal Caribbean, and I got to hear all the fun stuff going on at Coco Key. And when we go down, we're taking a Royal Caribbean cruise in December. The pier at Coco Key will be open. I'm so excited. And some of the fun stuff. They're building a water park on there. It's going to be nice. So, just a shameless plug. If you're thinking of a cruise, and talk to me about a Royal Caribbean, because there's some fun stuff going to be happening at Coco Key. It officially opens May of next year. And in case you didn't know, you can book your cruise up to 2 years in advance, pay the deposit, and then make payments. So you got like 2 years to pay for it. And sometimes we have great deposit sales where the deposit may be, what card look at? I got medium. The deposit may be like $50 a person or something like that. I mean, there's some great deals. So if you're interested, you know, get in touch with me if you want me to be on the lookout for some great deals. Now, if you're flexible, you've got a lot more choices. But I know some of you are not as flexible as to where you can sell from and things like that. So the more flexible you are and the farther out in advance you can book, the cheaper your cruise is going to be. because as they start booking and they start seeing how popular a cruise is, the prices go up. No more, the days of waiting for last minute deals is pretty much over. That doesn't happen anymore. You noticed I'm mixing my medium and my light shape tape because I just don't have the right color. I just don't, and it's in my project pan, so when I use these up, I will buy the right color. Hopefully by the end of the year I'll have these used up. Let's see. Anything else going on? It's Friday. It's Thursday actually, but Friday. Nathan and I are going to go see Incredibles 2. I'm actually looking forward to that. And then grocery shopping. That's not fun. Let me do a little highlighting. What else is going on this week? This weekend, we are going to attempt to have a yard sale. We are going to go through the storage building and pull out stuff and sell it. I have not heard back from Wesley about purchasing that lot of land. I'm going to email him. I keep saying that. I've told Brian that all week. I'm going to write the email today. I'm going to email him, ask him if he's still interested, see what's going on, and then tell him if he's not interested, we've decided to list it. We'll go ahead and list it because I kind of want the money for that. I'm not going to lie. I want to get the money to fix up this house. So, as far as today, I was talking about what I was going to do today. I've got a lot I need to do. I just need to figure out what I need to do. So I don't have any I don't have any travel agent business going on today unless I get an email or something. But nothing going on travel agent business. I guess I need to get some stuff together for the yard sale. I have some stuff, but kind of do that a little more. I don't know. I got to figure out today. Nathan and I watched the first Incredibles movie this morning. So we've got that done. I need to see if I have any TV shows I need to catch up on. I never watch TV live because we have an antenna to get our local channels, which with that we can only get ABC, CBS, and PBS. And if we can't get if we leave the antenna in one spot, I can get ABC, but I can't get CBS, so I'd have to move the antenna around. Well, we have a smart TV, and so I have the CBS All Access app, so I can watch my live CBS through the app. So I just leave my antenna in one spot and watch ABC, and that is our local news. That's Asheville news. So I leave it on ABC, and then everything else I watch through Sling, Hulu, Netflix. I have some other apps, like I said, the CBS app. But that's how I watch TV. I don't even watch my General Hospital live. Every now and then I do. I think I did one day this week. I just was at a point where I wasn't doing anything, and I'm like, oh, General Hospital's about to come on. I'll just watch it live. But normally I watch it at night. I have Hulu with no commercials. That's how I like it. And so I'll watch it at night with no commercials. So I don't know when. I have favorite shows, but I never can keep up when they are actually on. I think Southern Charm is on tonight. The Charleston, the original one. I watch it, and I'm watching the Southern Charm New Orleans. And I am watching Real Money. It's a reality show about Eddie Money. And I watch that on Access TV on Sling. Here it is. I'm going to put my primer on my eyes now. And what else do I watch? Mama June, Not to Hot, is about to start again. I know, it's a guilty pleasure of mine. I like to watch Mama June. What else do I watch? Oh, I watch on the CW, I watch the originals. I used to watch the Vampire Diaries. I loved it. That's how I got hooked on the originals. It's a spinoff. And now the originals has been canceled, but they're finishing out this season. And hopefully we'll tie up all the loose ends. Nashville is back on. I watched Nashville on ABC, and now it's on CMT. I watch it on Hulu. I watch the originals on the CW app. What else? I watch Southern Charm on Amazon Prime. I actually purchased that. I'm thinking of changing my Sling. They have a package that includes Bravo, but it has a lot of other things I'm really not interested in. I just want to add just Bravo. I want whoever's out there who's in charge of this, give me an app like Sling where you pick the channels you want to watch and you put them on there, and you get to pick so many for your basic package, and then you can add each additional channel for however much, $1 a month, $2 a month. That's what I want. It's always been, you know, even with cable, you get all these, and you won't just some of them, you don't watch them all. So, speaking of TV, on A&E the other night was the A&E biography of David Cassidy. Excuse me. They started filming that before he died. They were actually working on that when he died. And it was so sad. It's 2 hours long. And I watched it. I cried. But I kind of had a feeling he didn't have dementia. I kind of knew it was... I knew it was drinking. I saw him once in concert with my friend Heather, and he played at the Harrah's Casino out in Cherokee, which is near here. It's the Indian Reservation. And Heather and I got tickets to go. And when I told my mother, she's like, "Oh, I want to go. I'll drive." And I said, "Well, I didn't get you a ticket." She says, "Oh, I don't want to see the show." And so my mother drove us to Harrah's, and she gambled while we watched David Cassidy. That was my mother. Okay. But I had a second chance to see him. He was coming back here to Western North Carolina, and my mother-in-law and I were going to go, and she had some connections that would get us backstage to meet David, but he had his DUI. He got pulled over, and so he had to cancel the show. So, and it was his drinking that killed him. I'm going to play in this palette I got in my BoxyCharm. Yay! I'm so excited to play with this palette. Now, I think I'm going to... There is not like a cream matte shade. So, I'm just going to use my face powder. I'm just going to use this face powder, and I am going to set my eyes with this. Set that primer. Yes, I did. I filmed some in advance, so I get confused when what goes up, but I know this one is going up. I hinted at a vacation. Well, a vacation has popped up. A short one. It's just a few days. Last minute thing. One of my subscribers, who has now become a good friend, just like a lot of you have. A lot of you have become really good friends. Well, Linda has been talking to me about, she was going to come, she lives in Louisiana, and they were coming to Hilton Head, South Carolina, to camp. And they were going to come to Asheville and tour the Biltmore House. Okay, you guys don't know this, but I've been gone for a little while. My father-in-law showed up, and I had to do some stuff with him. And so I think I left my eyeshadow palette open. So I take it I'm getting ready to do my eyeshadows. I know I set the primer, and I was talking about my vacation, and I'm not sure where I stopped. So I apologize if I'm repeating myself, but I repeat myself a lot anyway. One of my subscribers who has turned into a great friend, I told y'all that, she was going to come to Asheville, and I was going to go to the Biltmore house with her. I remember now, I told you that. Well, they couldn't come to Asheville. They live in Louisiana, but they're going straight to Hilton Head. And Linda, I know you're watching. Hey, Linda. Linda said, is there any way we could meet up? And I'm like, Hilton Head's 5 hours away, give or take, from where I live. So I talked to my husband, and he's like, you know what, we might be able to do that. We might be able to go down for a few days. And he said not a lot, because my husband is going to be off work from July 2nd through the 8th. He's going to be off work that entire time, not because he wants to be, it's because his company shut down for the 4th of July. For a lot of the 4th of July. So he's like, I don't want to miss a lot of work. So he's going to be taking a couple days off, and we are going to Hilton Head. We're going to go camping too. Linda's camping. We're going to go camping too. And Linda has graciously offered to cook for us all day. I think that really got my husband. She's having, the day we arrive, we're getting breakfast. We're going to hang out at the pool. I don't know what all we're going to do. She's making gumbo. She's making crawfish etouffee. I'm excited. My husband is ecstatic because I don't cook real. I cook. I'm not a cook. I'm not a whiz in the kitchen. If I have a recipe, I make it. My family eats kind of basic. You know, I have the few things I can make from scratch. I kind of do that. I use a crock pot. I need to get an Instant Pot. I use a crock pot. I don't, I'm not real adventurous in cooking. So when Linda said that she's going to make gumbo, my husband's eyes lit up like Christmas morning. And he's like, oh, yeah. So that's where we're going. In the middle of July, we are going to Hilton Head for a few days. I'm going to take my camera. I'm going to film. And a lot of it will be on my travel channel, just to let you know. Probably all of it will be on my travel YouTube channel. I'll let you guys know when I upload those videos, but it will be like the end of July. But I am looking forward, hopefully, fingers crossed, I can do this getaway. I had to cancel my birthday getaway because I was sick. We had to cancel our anniversary getaway because my sister passed away. Please, I want to get away somewhere. I just want to go somewhere. And so, yeah, that's the vacation. That's what I was hinting about in, I believe it was my BoxyCharm. Yeah, my BoxyCharm video. All right, now let's get to these eyes. I'm excited to play with this palette. Look at those colors. Oh my gosh. I'm going to go into Cocoa Taxi. I looked this palette up. I'll tell you about it again when I do my review. I know I will, but right now I'll go ahead and tell you. I'm putting this in the transition. I looked it up, and she only has this palette and a set of 3 eyeshadow brushes. And that's all that they have so far. So I'm going to keep my eyes open because I think I'm going to love these eyeshadows. Just from swatching them, I think I am going to love them. So, yep. This is beautiful. So pretty. I'll put a little more on. They're not too powdery. They have a little bit of kick up, but not much. They're very pigmented. They're very smooth. Like I said in my BoxyCharm, these feel more expensive than a $28 palette. They should. I guess I shouldn't tell her that, though. Let her keep her prices at $28 because this is a nice palette. I am going to go into, I have an idea. I'm going to go back into Cocoa Taxi. I'm not done there. I'm going to take that color up even higher. I'm going to take it on, well, almost to the brow bone. I want it all the way up there. Yep. Taking it all the way up. And over here in the corner, I hope you can see. Oh, there we go. I'm going to take the same brush and go into Tropico, which is a beautiful shade. This is so pretty. Whoa! Can you see that on my brush? Okay, I am oh my gosh! Do you see that? How gorgeous is that? It doesn't take a lot of this. I want to leave some of that Cocoa Taxi up where you can see it. I'm doing like a sunset. That's how I'm thinking. It's like a Miami sunset or a Cuban sunset. Haven't seen a Cuban sunset, but it is on my bucket list. I got a clean brush and I'm going to blend, because that is very pigmented. Oh, that is so pretty. It got on my eyelid, but that's okay. I'm going to cover that up. Oh, that is so pretty. It did not take but just a dab in that color. Look at that. Look how pigmented that is. Now I'm going to get a little smaller, denser brush, and I'm going into, I never can pronounce this. I hope I'm pronouncing it. Guantanamera. Guantanamera? Okay. Trying to hold palette and brush. This is going right in the crease. Oh, so pretty. Oh my gosh. You guys haven't seen Charlie in a while. She's going to be a big girl. Well, she's not. She's going to be a little girl. Here. Be friendly. Say hello. Say hello. Oh, that feels good, Mama. Yes. Okay, I'll put you down now. Yeah, my Charlie, she must have been the runt of the litter, because she's not going to be a big cat at all. Not at all. We got her in August, and I would say she was probably about 5 months old. 5 weeks old. So, it won't be long, and I think she'll be a year old, and she is tiny still. My niece got a kitten after Charlie, was born after Charlie, and that cat is huge. But it's a male. Charlie's a female. Oh, that is so pretty. I am loving that look. Jeez, it makes me really need to fix my eyebrows. I am going to take my detail brush, and I am going to take this darker Guantanamera, and I am going to I'm going to come up closer. Just going to brush it up under my lower lash line, just like that. And then I'm going to go into Tropico, which is the next shade I used, and I'm going to kind of blend that in carefully. And I'm going to go into Cocoa Taxi, which is this like pumpkin shade right there. And again, I'm going to focus it a little more inside corner and work it over to the outer. There we go. I think that's pretty. I'm going to go into Malacon, this one. And I'm going to take my new brush I got from Lexi in my Ipsy bag. Oh, this feels, these really super shiny ones feel like butter. I'm going to put this on my lid. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I'm going almost all the way to the end, but not quite, because I'm going to play on the end there. This I normally just fly through, but today it's more like a tutorial with these eye looks, because they're just gorgeous. Look at that. And I didn't even wet the brush. It says you can wet the brush, but I didn't feel I needed to. I'm going to clean out my brush. And I'm going into Celia, which is the green one. And I am going to put Celia, let me just set that down. I'm going to put Celia on the outer corner. Oh, gorgeous. Man. These are absolutely gorgeous shadows. I love how these shimmer shadows are so shimmery and shiny without having to dampen your brush. I love that. Oh my goodness. Is that just not the prettiest thing you've seen? I'm going to clean out the brush again. I'm going into La Costa, which is the pink one, carefully, and dab it on the inner corners only. I think that is so pretty. I'm going to go back in to the Guantanamara, which is the wine color. I want to deepen up this corner over here. The this outer crease on both sides. I'm going to deepen it up a bit. Yeah, let me take my blending brush and just kind of blend that a bit. Oh, gorgeous. Okay. I could just keep going, and I'm not going to because this video would be so long. I'm going to grab this Jonteblu felt marker liner I got in Ipsy. I'll line my top. Okay, I got my mascara on, my eyeliner, and I actually had to powder again. I was looking at my face, and just being outside in the humidity here in the South, just for that short time, I was outside maybe 15, 20 minutes. I was just like, so I repowdered, but there, I'm loving those eyes. Love it, love it, love it. Love those shadows. I am going to have fun playing with those. Now, let's put some bronzer on. Let's get my bronzer on. I'm just going to use you instead of the mirror. That's good. Not going to use any blush. I think I will use some highlight though. get into my BH Cosmetics. Get into this highlight palette. And I am going with, I think I'm going to go with Electra. It's a yellowy shade. Okay. A little on the end of my nose. There we go. Alright, throw that over there. Lips time. Okay, I'm going to line my lips with my True Lips liner in number 58. Now I'm going to use, this is my Tarte Rainforest of the Seas in Mai Tai, which is an orangey red. Nice creamy lip. And over top of that, I'm going to use my Wet n Wild lip gloss I just got in Fly Gal. This is part of the Flight of Fancy. And there we go. What do you think? That is the final look. I think it looks pretty good. I like those orangey lips. So what do you guys think? Thank you all for joining me today. I appreciate it. I'm sorry this one's probably going to be a little longer than usual because I actually was, you know, demonstrating putting on my eyes. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. That means a lot to me. Please, if you haven't already, hit that notification bell so you'll know when I upload a new video, which is every single day. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. If you're new to my channel, hey, how are ya? And please, if you're new, leave a comment down below so I can welcome you personally. So again, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time.